Hey y'all. Hey y'all. It is cold. So I got on my double shirts. I hope y'all are having a good day. I hope it's a little warm where somebody at. Cause it ain't here. Okay. I got my little stuff on my face. Henny. Hey Cam. I got my little stuff on my face, y'all. My little moisturizer. Cause that cold out there is not playing. Grandma be saying put the Vaseline on your face. I be putting all that shit on my face. I'm always trying to be warm. Okay, listen. So, let me get our prayer first of all. Okay. So, before we even get to that, hey, pretty. Before we even get to that, so let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep this in mind when I say it. All right. You got a snake, a rat, and another snake. 3 different time frames. This is why they like that. Okay. So this exact you got 3 different snakes, 2 different snakes and a rat. Okay. So remember, just because a snake shed its skin doesn't mean that didn't get a new layer of snakeness. Okay. I know that shit sounds cuckoo, but it is what it is. Just because a snake shed its skin don't mean it don't get a new layer of snakeness, which means when they shed their skin, they just get a little bit more enhanced on how to be sneaky, how to be a little bit more deceitful. So, to me, the storm I told y'all about the other day, it was raining. It might have been a little tornado for some of y'all. Some of y'all didn't get nothing. But we got a lot of power outages. We got a lot of darkness. We got a lot of trees falling. Traffic was really, really bad. What else we had got? System downloads was messed up. Like, the retrograde is ending in 2 days. The day the 18th, that shit gonna be gone on the 20th. But we may still have some of the after effect. Okay? So just pay all of that some attention. A lot of still miscommunication. A lot of still phones acting up. Motherfuckers tapping into your system, trying to hack your phone system. Remember, all them blackouts meant somebody else's darkness was approaching. See, where you finally got past the storm, meaning the storm is like passing you through. You see what I'm saying? You going through some shit, but you it's overcoming it at the same time. You are overcoming the storm. But for some people, yes, traveling is messed up a little bit. See what I'm saying? That's a lot of that blackout. A lot of them blackouts where people's cars has been messing up. People not being able to ride the transportation. Okay? So remember, God is sending you in a brand new opportunity. Listen to it. It's here. Okay? It's here. It's not going to come here first. It's going to come here. It's going to be a feeling like you saying to yourself, it's time for me to do something different. something new. And you're going to get a whole bunch of new opportunities in. A lot. And you're going to be like, damn, like, which way do I go, George? You understand what I'm saying? So that's the ending of this retrograde coming. Don't get into anything before the 20th. It may come that way. Like, say for instance, you did an application for an apartment. We're gonna say Monday or Tuesday, yesterday. If these don't call the people till to, tomorrow. Hey, go. I hope you having a beautiful day. Hey, what is that? Fry. Hey, Fry. You see what I'm saying? Don't just. It's listen. It's a big portion of money coming in. Listen, let me tell y'all something. For some of y'all, God has been trying to put you in something new. And it's like, it's either not going through, been falling through. Even if the people that you are around, pay attention. Somebody got you looking in. Let me show you something. I was listening to this lady that I worked with yesterday. She's a little older lady. She's not old, but she's older. She's like roughly like early 60s. She's not really old. But she said something to me that kind of fucked with me. You feel me? And not in a bad way, but just fuck with me. Like I hadn't heard nobody say this. And is that vile? Bougie? Bougie. Okay. So it kind of I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, don't touch it no more till Thursday. What is Friday? Friday the 20th, right? Don't touch it no more till Friday. I did too. So this is why I'm telling it to you, because it came to me yesterday. It gave me a little something. It gave me a little something. Hey, real. Hey, the real. It showed it to me yesterday. Spirit showed it to me yesterday. But let me tell you what the lady said. She went in the bathroom. And she's a little different. She's a completely different little lady. Like, she likes to be to herself. Um, she don't do no lot of talking. She's always watching cartoons. So when I came to her yesterday, when I did the reading yesterday, and I was late going up there, but she thought I was on time. Okay, so I didn't say nothing. Usually she just kind of like be, up and down the stairs or whatever the case may be where she lives at. And she went in the bathroom and she said, I think somebody's messing with my face. I said, what you say? What you mean by that? She said, I think somebody's messing with my face. I said, oh, okay. Why you think that? And she came back and said it again. But listen to how I'm saying it. I think somebody's messing with my face. She a whole black lady. And the whole time, no offense to nobody, but it was just how she said it. And she's been talking to me for days. Every Tuesday I go see her. And she always say somebody been messing with my stuff. That's how she said it. But yesterday she just kept saying it. She said it like 10 times. Somebody's been messing with my face. I said, you okay? She said, do you hear me? I said, yeah, what's going on? Somebody's been messing with my face. And I was like, you good? I'm slow as shit. I ain't about to hear that. It was just how her whole movement was different. And you see how I'm like gesturizing and doing this little sexy shit. That's how she was doing now. She changed clothes. She looked real cute yesterday. She had her little white gray outfit with a little t-shirt hanging under her jogging pants, and she was looking at her cuteness now. And she just turned around and looked at me like this. She said, hey, somebody's been messing with my face. I said, what's wrong with your face? Why you keep saying that? She said, because somebody been messing with my face and I see it. You don't see it? I said, no, ma'am, I don't see it. She said, look right here. I got a little scar on my face. Now she sound like she's playing some role in a movie. That's why I'm saying that. It was like, and I noticed yesterday I got entertainment on that card, actress, movie, drama. It was like, I don't know, she was going, it's like she was going through coming off of a spell. Or she might have been on a spell and she was trying to, I don't know. But when I got in there, the first thing she asked me, and the whole time I've been seeing this lady for 6 months, and it's the first time she's ever said that to me. She put a little hat, a ponytail, you know what I'm saying? And she was in the kitchen. She was handling business on the phone. This lady never did this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that lets me know. Hey, Rita. That lets me know there was a twist in the tale. You understand what I'm saying? That lets me know, because she got a neighbor that knocks on her door every day and they bring her a box of food. And she ends up, she's a beautiful lady, y'all. She goes downstairs and she gives that box to people who do not have food. Now, need you mind, she ain't got but a little bit in her refrigerator. But she was giving. And I was telling her, I said, you do, that's so nice of you. She said, yes, I got to feed the others because they don't have it. And I was like, oh, why are you? And I had to ask her, I said, why are you talking like that? Like her voice was like seductive. That's the word I'm looking for. And I'm like, I hope you ain't doing that shit toward me. I'm, it just didn't sound right. Why are you talking like that to me? You see what I'm saying? Immediately, I'm like, is something wrong? But then when she started trying, she was in the bathroom altercating herself. Those of y'all that don't know what altercating means, altercating, not saying you're stupid or nothing like that, but altercating. Yeah, she was role playing, but she was altercating herself, which means that it was like she was personality disordering. Like, it was like a pretty version of her came out, a younger version. And she kept saying it. Somebody's playing with my face. I was like, oh, oh, who is that? I said, well, maybe my job didn't tell me that she may have personality disorder. And she was in that bathroom, kept saying that shit. So I pulled the door up because that was annoying me. And she went in there talking. She was still saying that shit. She said, you don't think somebody's playing with us, do you? Somebody's playing with our face. This is me. So I was making up her bed, okay, and she came in and brought me the sheets, and she said, you don't see anything on my face, sweetie. I said, oh, boo, no. I don't see nothing on your face. What's on your face? She said, don't do that. That makes me feel like something's on my face. You made a face. I said, you know what? I'm just going to make your bed. She said, yeah, because me and you going downstairs. Something's on my face. And that gentleman down there is going to tell me. Oh, hell no. I said, girl, come on. We're going to do Jetty, girl. So I just kind of jumped into play. I didn't know which way to go with that. But later on that day, when I did that second reading, I realized that it was a person that was imitating you. So to me, once I got in the car, I talk soft. I don't talk harsh. You understand what I'm saying? So to me, she was imitating me. Because I talk soft. My hair is in a little bun. You understand what I'm saying? And it just started fucking with me. And she was, she was moving like I moved. So to me, it was like she just picked up a piece of me because her face didn't look like mine. So she walked up to me. When I made the face, she was like, why would you do that? So that let me know somebody in your immediate circumference is picking up your aura, or picking up your energy aura, your energetic aura. Okay? Maybe she wanted to be a little younger, not knowing that she might, you know what I'm saying? She don't know how old I am. So I was taking it that she thought that I was younger than what she was. So she went to I told her, I said, and when I went back, we went downstairs, and the dude was telling me, he said, you know, she mimicking you. I was like, why would she be doing that? He said, don't you got on a jogging suit today? I said, yeah, I wear a jogging suit to her house every day. I just take off the sweater, but the other day I wore my sweater. He said, look at how she been dressing. And I'm sitting here looking like, oh my God, yes, she is mimicking me. That's why the ponytail was in her hair. She just didn't have enough to make these right here. But yeah, she had to pull her hair up, and she don't have no hair in the back. But she had to pull her hair up. I was like, oh. So I role model. That was what was on the card yesterday. And I was happy because, our bullshit aside, y'all, she was so sad. She was real sad the whole time I had been seeing her. So that let me feel like I basically gave her some pep. You know what I'm saying? Some So when she said something was wrong with her face, I had all that goddamn grease. I had all this, you know, the Vaseline and the little stuff that cleans the skin. She got all these goddamn bumps on her face, and she felt like something was wrong with her face. So I had to tell her, I said, him, and I gave it to her. Let me show it to you. I had to go buy me another one, but I gave this one to her. I gave her this. This is a little bitty tiny, which I never knew they made it to the other day, but I gave her that, and she was like, oh, thank you. And she just got to put that shit all over her face, and she was so happy. So to me, I guess I was like a little role model to her. And I gave her, I can't show it to you, but yes I can. Hold on. Let me show it to you. Cause I gave her one of these. Can y'all see that? I gave her one of these yesterday, and I told her that she deserved it. She deserved it. She just didn't feel like she was pretty. So to me, she felt like I was pretty enough to be a role model for her. And I'm gonna see how she looked Friday, but I gave her that little charm, and she was so overwhelmed. I was like, oh, I made a difference in her life. Cause she was, girl, when I tell you she was sitting in that goddamn room with that heat on, I be dying when I go in that goddamn house. Y'all know I'm special. Y'all know. But I was glad yesterday when the guy told me, because I was getting kind of like perturbed, like, what the fuck is you doing? That looked like a little creepy type shit. But I was her influence. I made her smile, you know. That's when that song came to me. Your smile. I got that little special touch. You say. See, I do that to y'all too. What you talking about? Yeah, I put so goddamn special touch over there to y'all, cause y'all damn sure do it to me. But we're gonna get on into this. So I just kind of wanted to let you know, maybe somebody you around, or maybe somebody that you don't think paying attention to you. You are an inspiration, some type of way. Whether it's your kids, which, you know, my kids weren't around me, but my daughters are little, so, but yeah, maybe you are an inspiration, Virgo. You see what I'm saying? You could be putting the on motherfucking, you don't even know it. Look how you making these old pie face ass people feel that You done put them in their place and left the situation be. So there is a particular situation that's finna happen to you between you and 3 women. Cause I saw it yesterday. You got one that done been trying to be you. The bitch wanted to go marry your ex, and that didn't happen too well for her. All right. So let me tell you. Let me get this going on first. Yesterday I meant to tell y'all I seen myself. I didn't see myself, but in the dream I had, I died. Okay. Or rather, I guess I had been buried or whatever, and my kids was going into the funeral home to get these letters that I left for them. And my baby boy was emotional, very, very emotional, because he felt like he didn't do what I felt he did. Or rather, what was in the letter that I wrote to him. He didn't process it. So let me embrace y'all with this. If you all have fixed kids signs, which means if you have zodiac sign children that are either a Taurus, a Leo, Aquarius, or a Scorpio, they are not going to process what you're telling them right then. They have fixed mindsets, and it's hard for them to process what they are to understand from the outside in. They're only processing what's on the inside out. You heard that song, Boy, You Turning Me Inside Out and Round. Okay, so somebody named Donna Summer. Something could have happened this past summer. Something could have happened this past summer. Remember, I told you 2016 and right now, whatever happened from 2016 for some of y'all, and for some of y'all it's 1996. For some of y'all it's 2006. Pay attention to whatever happened within them sixes. 666 is right now. So if someone passed, if you got a new car, if you got a new home, if you had a baby, if you got a new boyfriend, you dumped somebody, you got new cousins, you moved in with somebody moved out, you relocated, you got a new job, whatever happened in one of those years, from that year, them 10 years, it is coming back. So if somebody went to jail in 2016, they should be in some trouble with the law right now. If somebody was from 2006 to 2006, 7, 8, 9 to 2010, would that be in 2006, 7, 8? Okay, from 2006 to 2016, somebody went to jail, their ass going to jail now. Okay, if they went to jail and got out on probation, they're doing the same shit right this year. Okay, this will start all over again. 2006. I'm sorry, 1996 to 2006. From 2006 to 2016. From 2016 to now. Whatever went on then, okay, those were your storm cycles. Why? Because you are the 6th zodiac sign, but you are the 9th month, which is 6, 9. The number 9 is completion. In the tarot card deck, you are the Wheel of Fortune, which means no matter what year you did it in that 6, it will have to had a completion. The number 9 is the number 9 of completion. If you have not paid attention to everybody you deal with, I don't care who it is, everybody will have the sign Virgo in their chart. Okay? Why? Because we are the sign of harvest. Okay? Harvest. We work. We are the reason people get paid. We are the reason why people think about getting paid. We are the pentacle in the zodiac sign. Okay? So we are the feminine energy of the zodiacs. Okay? So you have to pay attention to what's coming into your life, what went out your life. So remember, we are what you reap, what you sow. If you don't put and earn, you will not get what you earn because you ain't putting shit into it. Okay? So that is what you need to know about your zodiac. If you are any of the other zodiacs, then you need to pay attention to those zodiacs and what they stand for. If you have Taurus in your zodiac, you are a very practical person. You're very typical, traditional. You're used to things that happen between you and grandma told you to do it, or mama, big mama, auntie. All these people told you to do some things as you were growing up. So that is what Taurus represents: spirituality, religion, politics, things that you may be interested in. But if you don't have that sign in your chart and you're trying to figure out, well, damn, you may not be giving a fuck about what Trump doing. You may not be giving a fuck that the goddamn world going through a Himalaya moment. You may not be caring about nothing because that's not your zodiac sign. That may not be in your chart. Okay? And for it to go, and I'm giving you Taurus because Taurus comes before Virgo. That is one of the things that is in your chart. Taurus makes you be the most spirituality of the zodiac signs. Okay? Now, Capricorn. If you do not have Capricorn in your chart, it is fine. But Capricorn is more of the goat. That is the reason why you push to go to work. You're determined to go to work. Okay? You are determined to go and make that paper. Okay? Sometimes you have to pay attention. It is very rare that you will see a lazy Virgo. Unless we are on the zodiac signs of Leo and Libra, meaning you are a cusp zodiac, you have interference with two other signs which share two other signs, which is why some people are lazy. Some people feel Geminis are a very lazy ass sign. They don't want to do shit. They don't want to get their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like people see that Cancers are, they don't want to take responsibility for the shit that they do. Some people feel that Cancers are more an outrovert, not an introvert. Okay? Which means they don't want to do certain shit that they know they done did. They don't want to accept the responsibility because to them they don't see it that way. Remember, I just told you fixed signs. Okay? Pisces the same way. Pisces tend to be emotional. You understand what I'm saying? But Pisces is our sister sign, which means they are the opposite of us in a certain way. Whereas we bring in the money, they give us that intuition of how to break that money down. You see what I'm saying? Now we can be smart enough to relate on how to do it ourselves, but the Pisces is what gives it to us, which means you do not have to have Pisces in your chart. Remember, you are a zodiac sign of the number 6. The number 6 pulls in everybody. The number 6 is always in the middle of everything. Without 6, you can't make 3. I know you didn't know that. Without 6, you can't make 18 because you need that 9. We are the most important 2 signs that we are a very part of the main 2 numbers in the numerology, would be better to say that. So just remember, just that little heads up for you, okay? So you be wanting to know, oh, when when people be like, oh, Capricorn is the sign of karma. No. Hey, Jordan. No. Okay. Karma is half and half because we are the sign of you reap what you sow. We are the zodiac sign for karma. Why? Because whatever you don't put into your work, which is Virgo, okay, we are the pentacle. Whatever you do not put into your work, you cannot get anything out of your work. You don't, it's just like it says, if you don't do, you don't get. So if you don't work that year, you don't get no damn W-2. You don't get no 1099. Right? So no matter how much you are determined and strong and da-da-da-da-da-da, you ain't going to get a damn thing if you do not harvest. Correct? So remember that. So you got to remember where you stand, where you are, where you go. Thank you, Jordan. Same back to you, sweetie. You see what I'm saying? So that just, and that's not me saying that zodiac sign is bad or any of that. No, that is me explaining it to you. Just like what we are, and again, we are unfortunate to put. That's why certain people, like I gotta look again, but I did not see Scorpio in my chart. Now, for those of y'all that part, there is a gestational part of your zodiac sign, which is where your children gets their signs. It doesn't always mean like my mom is an Aries, my father's a Taurus. I did not see that shit in my chart, so I went and did my tropical chart, and I have Gemini as a moon sign, which explains why my son has a Gemini moon. But I do not have Pisces in my chart, period. But my daughters, I have 3 daughters. Well, I have 2 daughters that's sun Pisces, and I have 1 daughter that's a moon Pisces. Okay. So I don't have Scorpio in my chart, but I have 2 Scorpio children. So those are your gestational charts, which means they came from grandmama and auntie and bro and auntie Mabel and big boy homeboy from the block. You feel me? When I say that, because those are like your baby daddy families. So now you kind of got an idea maybe of why certain things take place, and you got to ask yourself when your children doing the strangest shit, where you get that at from brother. Yeah, everything no everything we are 1%, and that 1% is an overall percent. Fathers have 99% genetics running through their children, but that 1%, we make a tremendous difference as a mother. Okay, so that's the heads up. So let's get our prayer for this morning. Thank you, Lord, first of all, for all you do done and continue to do on our life. I appreciate and I'm grateful and thankful for every day that you allow me to see, hear, taste, feel, and smell everything I need to know. Thank you for my intuition, and thank you for all your mercies and your graces and your approvals. In Jesus' name, amen. And the prayer today is, I entrust you to God and the message of his grace. I just said that. The mercy of his grace and the ability for you to build a new you up and give you an inheritance you will not be able to release. Again, you are the inheritance. Acts 20:32, which means somebody's birthday on the 20th, something you may need to do with acts. You may need to take action on something. You may need to act something out. Something may be acting out. Hey, Beverly, you see what I'm saying? On the 32, you could be somewhere. Somebody could be turning 32 on the 20th. Somebody's birthday could be on the 20th. Okay, something is real deep on the 20th. Maybe you don't need to leave until the 20th and go somewhere. Maybe you need to stay. Something is going to pop off prosperous for you, because it says inheritance here. You may be finding out something that you, with the crown at the top, you may be finding out something you didn't know. Yeah, because God is sending you, there it is, a message. Something that went on, is going on, has went on. Maybe you didn't know about it. Maybe you already knew about it, didn't know that it was you that you knew it about. Remember, I told y'all, it's something that something you're supposed to know. Something was supposed to happen. Something did happen, and you just don't know you're the person that it really did happen to. It says, I'm leaving you with a gift, a peace of mind and heart, so that you do not be troubled or afraid. John 14:27. So I just told you somebody may have left you something. Now, God did leave you something. Jesus left you something. So somebody could be named John. Okay? Somebody's birthday could be on the 14th or the 27th. Somebody's birthday could be April the 27th or August the 24th, January the 27th, January the 4th, February the 7th. Mm. So let me put this in the forefront. We're dealing with a Capricorn with January the 4th. We're dealing with a Aquarius, February the 7th. We're dealing with a Leo, August the 24th. And we're dealing with an Aries. Is that Aries? Yeah. Yeah, April the 27th. So we got an Aries, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, and a Leo. So remember those four signs. Thank you, Lord. Something you could be left, somebody could be giving you. You could also have these in your chart. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see what's going on. All right, y'all. Okay, spirit guides and ancestors, please allow me to channel the messages for Virgo. Please, sun, moon, rise of Virgo. Okay, so before I even go further, I would like to say, please hit that like button, subscribe. I do appreciate it. I do thank you for showing up and showing out. I appreciate for you being in the presence, okay? Also, these messages may or may not resonate. Those who do, keep it. If it does not, please let it go. These are past, present, and later messages. So take only what resonates and leave the rest. Also, these are general messages, or rather, this is a general message. Pay attention to the message that's coming to you. Pay attention to the message that's coming to you. Oh, I seen that death is in the reverse. I seen angel in the reverse. Ooh, wait a minute. We got two. Angel is in the reverse? Angel? Okay, y'all, I got to come out of the sun a little bit. Hold on. Let me go up just a little bit. Because that sun's making where y'all can't see the cards. Hold on a second. There we go. I'm at work, but she can't let me out yet. She can't let me in yet. Her rent office ain't open. But angel is in the reverse. It says divine wings, protection, heavenly, and blessing. This is a statue. So maybe you have a guardian angel that's like, I don't know, but there's an angel. Somebody does not have angelic protection. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's not blessed. Let me see what we got. Hold on. Yeah. Funeral, burial, undertaker. Listen to me. On this next reading, right now, I'm going to give you a piggyback. Because I know I hear it. The next reading is going to be lupus, cancer, sickle cell. Lupus, cancer, and sickle cell. Somebody has that out of these women. There's 3 women. Cancer, lupus, sickle cell. Somebody has that. You may have that. You finna inquire. Somebody you finna meet. Burial, undertake, funeral. Somebody's. Okay, so hold on. Let me show you what I got, and let me tell you what I'm seeing. We got angelic protection in the reverse. We got grave digger, okay, which is funeral. Either yes. See, do you see that? So somebody is trying to put a grave on you. Somebody trying to dig a grave for you. You know, I always tell you that if you dig one grave, you better dig 2, because the ditch they digging may be for you. Okay, so somebody's trying to put you in a grave, but they putting themselves there. So, and I say that because we got gold digger in the reverse. Opportunist, greed, exploitation, and selfishness. So whoever this selfish ass person is that thought they was gonna put you throw you under the bus or dig this grave for you. Yeah, somebody was an opportunist. So somebody's trying to get over some type of way, but they dug a ditch. I'm telling you, they dug a ditch, and this is the ditch they digging. Okay, so that prayer said inheritance. I'm leaving you an inheritance, a gift. This is a lot to be in the reverse. Do you see that? This is my Virgo card in this deck. So you have not discovered, or you may not know who this is or what it's about. Adventure, expedition, discovery, quest. You don't know. Whoever this is, you are about to walk. Confirmation. You don't know that you were supposed to walk into something. Confirmation again, but you didn't. You were supposed to walk into something, but you didn't do that. You didn't. But somebody did. Somebody was trying to put you there with burial, undertaker, funeral. Remember, I just told you I got 3 sons that came to that funeral place. Funeral for me is a wedding. All right. So somebody was trying to marry somebody. I saw that yesterday. But no. Somebody either thinks somebody's dead. Okay. Somebody's trying to bury you, or somebody's trying to take something to their grave. With undertaker, it's like somebody's finna talk to somebody about some paperwork, about a death certificate. Undertaker is the person who caused you death, caused death, like what time you died and all that old shit. That's a coroner, but hey, the ones. Let me see. Somebody's not getting the opportunity to do what they was trying to do to you. And you're finna find out about it. That's what that means. Hey, Daphne. Yeah. Somebody didn't get a chance. See, this is what I'm getting. Somebody did not get a chance. Okay, because this is discovery in the reverse. This is my Virgo card. Okay. Somebody didn't get the opportunity to discover whatever this was that they were supposed to discover. They're not going to be able to do it because they're not, whoever this is or whatever this is not angelically protected. This is not, somebody does not have divine protection or angel protection, however you want to put it. They don't have the opportunity to take this Virgo down. Now with this grave digger, let me see what this is. Spearmint grave digger. What's grave digger? What's grave digger? What is grave digger? Feel right on top. Hey, Roshan. Oh, okay. So somebody's coming in with a love offer. Okay. I just moved so you wouldn't do that, son. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's coming in with this offer. And it fell right on top of these cards that I had that's in the reverse. So somebody wants to block your opportunity. Somebody don't want you to know. And somebody is trying to take away this blessing. So it's a blessing that's coming in. But somebody don't want you to get it because they're greedy. Whoever this is, they're very greedy. And it's selfish. They're challenging you. But yeah, they're discovering though that you got a love offer coming in. Okay. Yeah, this love of 5 and 6 is 11. So either somebody's talking about what is love offer? What is love offer? Like I said, this envious ass boyfriend, baby daddy, husband, whatever the fuck it is, could be a female with masculine energy, but I ain't saying that. I'm saying this friend, okay, or whoever this masculine is that's with you, or was with you, is seeing somebody else come in. Oh no, he coming back in with a love offer. Okay. He is coming back in with a love offer. He could be an older masculine. Yeah, he coming in with a love offer. Yeah, because see, this can also mean that you may have the old you is buried, like dead and gone type energy, like I was telling you. Um, you may also be going to a funeral, Virgo. Okay. Who is the grave digger? Because somebody could be going there to get some graveyard dirt too. Who is the grave digger? Golly. Yeah. See, whoever this is, you used to trust them. You used to trust this person. Now you're starting to trust yourself. Okay? Good we are. Y'all somebody know. Oh no, who it is? But somebody coming in. They is coming in. Now on the flip side of this, it says trust in your relationship is a rock solid no matter what challenges may arise. This trust provides foundation for growth. So you either dealing with a fire sign, a water sign, or an earth sign. See it? You got fire, water, earth. So I don't see air because the wind is not blowing here. But on the flip side of that, you got three women. You see them right there? You see them? One, two, three. You got three women that are tied to each other, which means this can be like a auntie, a sister, a mama, a cousin. You see what I'm saying? They are tied to each other. There's one woman in the middle with two men. Mm. You see it? These are two men and there's one woman in the middle. So, like I said, you got three people. You got this woman right here. You got you. And you got whoever the hell this is. But you also, this is you on the trust end. So you could be trusting yourself better. You could be getting along with yourself more. You know what I mean? Because you're bonding with yourself. Now, in the end of this, you're trusting yourself more. You're trusting your intuition, the way you think, how you thought. You see what I'm saying? You're trusting more of your intuition and your discernment would be a better way to say that. Now, on this other end, it says doubts about trust is surfacing, perhaps due to betrayals or hidden emotions. So, you somebody don't trust somebody. Somebody that's coming back in, this envious ass lover is coming back in because somebody else is coming in with this offer. Okay, so now that you are building the trust in the relation, yeah, I see you watching me watch you, boo boo. Don't hit my car. The people, yeah, it came back. The whole little crew came back. So first of all, you are protected. Let's start. See that? You don't want me to do that part of the reading. You are protected because you left. So now I do have a leery feeling over here. Okay, I got a leery feeling. Okay, and that leery feeling is that whoever this is that you moved on from, know they can't go with you. And they know that you are moving on. You have moved on. Somebody could be 60, somebody could be 22, and somebody could be 19. Somebody could be born in 1991. Somebody's too young to go with you, for one. Somebody has, like, somebody has locks, but they may have red streaks. Mm. Yeah, keep praying. Somebody's coming in and it's going to be the closer situation. I don't know if that's what you're ready for, but they're coming in. They don't have the courage with this intuitive care. Somebody name could be Kevin or Calvin, Kelvin, Kelvin, and somebody could be Kevin, Kevin. Somebody could be a Leo. This person is not using their intuition. And this person can't go with you. So you left, okay? And you were divinely guided away from the situation. But that's because you had to make a decision. There was a deep decision that came and you had to go ahead and make this decision because you was indecisive about it at first. You could have had anxiety. And some of y'all are making a career change, like different jobs may be coming important to you. You see what I'm saying? Somebody is trying to lead you, though, where you miss out. Mm, yeah. Says you're making a decision in career, and these choices will lead to long-term success. Your indecisiveness is your strength. Yeah. So in the on the other end, there's a decision that you may be making that will be a career change, a life changing experience that will go. Like yesterday, I told y'all about that transporter. I have been telling y'all and telling y'all and telling y'all about that for a while. You see what I'm saying? And I told y'all yesterday about that job. Okay, so that is a job that some of y'all might like to take because it can involve you traveling. You see what I'm saying? Making more money to travel. For those of y'all that did not get it, it is about, go on to any hospital website and look for transporter. Those are the people. It's a very easy job, nothing hard. Those are the people that, when you're going to get an x-ray, and those people that come and get you to get an x-ray or a CT scan or whatever, those are the people that transport you in them little cars all around the hospital. They make between 22 and 25 to $30 an hour. I'm telling you, somebody coming. But yeah, any hospital, Northside, Wellstar, Grady, any job, any hospital, you can apply for that. And it's a very significant job. You ain't got to have all no experience to do the shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's a very good paying job, and you can pick your own hours to do it. So that may be something, that you may be interested in. And that's kind of what this is telling you. It is time for something you to do without you having to be so strenuous at work. Something that don't require you to do a lot of thinking and knowledge, you know what I'm saying? In overworking yourself or overthinking about certain things or over acknowledging some shit. This is a decision where it's time for you to sit down and kind of relax and lay back, and you get some type of relaxation, some type of comfort out of it. Yeah, see, you're going to get a brand new opportunity because the door is opening. You see what I'm saying? As of now, the door is open for you to walk in onto these new opportunities. It's like God is telling you, I'm offering this to you. You see what I'm saying? This offer is coming to you, and you're gonna have to make a decision on it. Unfortunately, you got to make the right choice because somebody's coming in with a love offer. You finna get a job offer. You finna get an offer for a new home. You finna get a offer for a new car. You're about to get an offer for a old love and a new love. Now listen, throwing it in there, hint, hint, hint. I'm not saying that your new love, your old love is that person could have been unchanged. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes when you interact with these people, and this is just not for everybody. No, I'm not saying everybody gonna run up to their old person, especially if that person was abusive or trying to harm you or hurt you. Hell, some of these people in jail, they won't be coming back to you, not in this time, but they will return. Okay? In a certain essence. Whereas if that body cannot return, then that spirit will, just in a different body. So that's what I'm saying. God is about to offer you a new opportunity, and you're gonna have to make a very good decision on it, because that can be a whole life-changing experience that you didn't even know was there. You see what I'm saying? But remember, don't self-sabotage yourself. Do not self-sabotage yourself, because you do have somebody that's really, really, really trying to do this with you. Somebody's really trying to get you to put yourself in the grave. Somebody's trying to worry you to death, stress you to death, cause you to have health issues. But that's not going to be you, because this person, you're helping somebody in certain type of ways, but somebody's actually what they're trying to do to you. Remember, I just told you to harvest. What comes around goes around. This is what you do as a zodiac sign. Somebody's going to reap what they sow. You trust whoever this is, and either they done fucked you over once, shame on me. Fucked you over twice, shame on you. And now this is where they're so now they're having to come back, because this is where God has given you the tools. So blocking them is not going to be good. The moment you block them, God is going to make a way for them to return. Why? Because this is where God has seen that you testing yourself, whether or not you got this, you can handle this. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all, again, this ain't for everybody. And this don't always mean it's that person that you think it is. Some of these people could be, again, 1996, 2006, 2016. The confirmation. These people are coming back because they did something. Everybody didn't have to break your heart. Everybody didn't have to throw you under the bus. Everybody didn't have to do all of that. It could have just been that this person did what they had to do and God removed them from your life, or God removed you from your life. Everybody is on a season, a reason, a time, a basics. You know what I'm saying? Season, reason, lesson, blessing, moment. Everybody came in for a different reason in your life. So maybe whoever this is coming back because it's time for you to see whether or not you are able to trust yourself. Because sometimes, you get a person that they make you feel all, that way. And then you get some people that just have rubbed you the wrong way. You see what I'm saying? Maybe God need to see if you offer your nice, nasty, your vengeance, or your emotional disturbance, or have you outgrown the trigger moments that this person may have caused you, because they don't know what the fuck they doing. You see what I'm saying? Everything that you do, season, reason, lesson, blessing, in a moment, you got to pay attention, because it's going to be where you and this next person going to have to work on that together. But right now it's just looking to see if you have healed properly any of those things that those people left you, the energy they left you in. So yeah, your new person is getting some information. That new person being told you're not a Queen of Wands. You know what I'm saying? That person is telling them you're a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Oh yeah, such and be out there doing some shit. And it makes you feel like your hands against the wall. You see what I'm saying? Your hands are tied. Your hands are tied against the wall. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it got very good benefits. I'm glad you applied. Yay! I plan on doing that shit today. Um, uh, and that's a very easy job, y'all. It really, really is. When you go in there to talk to the person, let them know that you are a people person. Not to cut the other one off that I was saying, but that's just to let you know when you apply, they're gonna instantly do that. Registration, go in and take people's information. Get these easy ass jobs, because if you have not paid attention, the jobs, like example, if you get a job as a fucking window washer, you ain't getting paid but probably $15, $17 an hour. You go pushing these motherfucking people doing nothing, you getting paid ass load of money. Look at how the police get paid. They got to jog and run behind a motherfucker. They got to try and get this bullet that they don't want. They got to put their life on the line. Same thing with like nurses. Doctors ain't doing that shit. They coming in to save a motherfucker. Doctors don't even know anything about what nurses do. They don't even do the paperwork. Nurses do. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to get a job that calls you to have so much heavy, over empowering, over emotional, overdoing. When you're doing that job I just told you about as a transporter, all you doing is taking somebody you don't even fucking got to talk to but one time. Unless you taking the same person in that same day somewhere else. One time. So don't jump into some shit that you know what I'm saying? Energy is everywhere. So unless don't get in that seat. I can't express that shit there enough. Do not jump into that CNA job talking about, oh well, yeah, I'm gonna get. No, you're not. You're gonna get a fucked up back. Your legs gonna hurt. Your head gonna hurt. You might get in a fight with your goddamn patient, and then they gonna fire you and blame you when they tell you you're the one that's wrong. When this person that I knocked the shit out of you, like how the fuck you tell me to defend myself, but I can't defend myself since a motherfucker, and especially if it's a man. You know what I'm saying? Just be mindful, y'all. I know, and I'm not saying, please understand, I'm not saying don't go get a CNA job. That is a very loving and nurturing, caring job. It is. But everybody just is not for that job. So, everybody don't want to go from wiping a baby ass when you're at home to wiping an adult ass when you get to work. No, just like daycare is not for everybody. Even though you work with your kids at home, everybody don't want to go out the house. You trying to get a break from children in your house, especially if you a younger person and you got like 6 or 7 fucking kids. You're not trying to go into a daycare talking about 30, 40 motherfucking kids. So unless you're a person that really do just love kids, just be mindful of the career. And even if you're doing that, go to the hospital line and apply for a daycare job. Get paid for the shit that's good. Get the actual benefits. You see what I'm saying? Do that. Take care of yourself. Okay? Because at the end of the day, when you 20 and 25 and 30 and 35, by the time you get 35, your fucking back gonna be discombobulated. You gonna be having the problem talking about you want to be a grandma. Shit, you gonna be the grandma. Grandmas are 35 now. They starting at 35. They ain't starting like they used to. Motherfucker be 60 and 70. No, children fucking early. Listen, not to say it that way, but it is what it is. But yeah, try to get you something different. So I don't know who coming in, but listen, Spirit is telling me to tell you, stop abusing yourself for these people, because they are the ones that's coming in. Now they getting abused. Now they emotional. Now they hands against the wall. Now they can't tell you shit. Now they crying. You see that card? You see how he crying and emotional? He can't say shit. Hands against the wall. Tied up. Whoever this is that did you like this. Yes. Yes. See that? Yeah, I did hospital for a while, but with kids, and that was very. And I did it because my son was in hospice, and I kind of wanted to have I was preparing myself because I knew he was going to pass, and I was kind of preparing myself so it wouldn't hit me as hard. I lost a couple kids before I lost my own, and that did prepare me a lot. It gave me a lot of understanding of why that had to happen. Because I went through being mad at God for a while. Like, it was like, you gave him to me. Why would you take him away? And it was really because, yeah, that's what he was, a gift. And that's what that card just said. God's giving you a gift. And some of y'all, it's an inheritance. Be mindful. Stop telling people that you getting. Don't even tell no motherfucking body you done got paid. Stop telling people, oh, well, yeah, I can loan it to you. I get paid on Thursday, or I get paid on Tuesday, or I get paid Friday. I can loan you such, such, such. No, I ain't got it. Man, damn, my bad. I said, you know what I'm saying? I said, I got like a $5 shit I can loan you. Say some shit like that. Say, shit, I got a couple dollars, but you know, it ain't nothing big. You see what I'm saying? It ain't you being selfish, and that's what this card right here said at the bottom. Whoever this person is, this is an opportunist. This person is greedy, and you already know this. They coming back, but this is to see if you still that open-hearted ass Virgo. To see if you just still this like-minded ass Virgo. To see if your heart is really changed. Have you grown up with your maturity? You see what I'm saying? It's time for y'all. And I know it hurts because a lot of y'all really fighting this battle with your fucking kids. Whereas your kids done got lazy. They feel entitled. They want to do what they want to do. They think you wrong. And they got them throwing these hate spells at your ass. But they don't know they doing that. They just pissed off at you and they want to walk away. And you know what I'm saying? Morning. Hey, Anonymous. Yeah, I be in the daytime. I'm starting to just kind of do my readings a little bit before I go to work, and I'm glad, But I'm glad that you came. Thank you. And it's just y'all. I know, and I don't know why, but it feel like this is a lot of y'all last child. It don't seem like it's y'all second, third, whatever the last child is. That's the one you kind of having to catch 22 with. That's the one that wants you to get up out there and help them. They don't want you to let them help them. They want to say that they doing what they doing, but they not doing what they doing, y'all. They not doing that, y'all. They don't want to work. They want the fast money. They want the money to come in this way. And then they want to do this way. And they want to do that. And yeah, no. So, now they back up against the wall. They really feel like you being mean to them and abusing their ass because of the conversation some of y'all having with your children. Some of y'all in. And that's the funny thing, because the person that's coming back, the funny thing about this is the entity that's on your ex is on your son. Could be on your daughter. If that entity, if that masculine you used to deal with, or that feminine you did had more feminine or more masculine energy, don't matter. Whichever one of your kids giving you the most emotional distance that you got, the one that treats you like they person they fucking with. You know how your son will don't answer the phone when you call, or don't respond right then to the messages. Okay. I told my son the other day, I said, one day you're going to wish I responded to your text. You better be able to be happy with it. See, sometimes you got to distance the love, and it's called tough. So, let me tell y'all what happened. Wherever your person was, somebody saw you yesterday. Somebody saw you from either over the weekend to Monday and Tuesday, because they didn't like that. And that's why this person is going through this. They can't say nothing. Their hands are tied. Their back up against the wall. They crying because they can't go tell the person that they with which is a Queen of Wands in the reverse, they can't go tell her that they saw you. They can't go tell her that. Mm-mm. And that could be why you got this graveyard card. This is another earth sign too, because this is an earth sign that's trying to bury you. This is an earth sign that's trying to bury you. Yeah, the earth sign is kind of like digging up some dirt on you, trying to find out what's going on with you, who doing it, who, what. The who, what, when, why, and how. That's this earth sign. Something is being, somebody taking something to their grave. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. Somebody gonna be burying her. I'm telling you, somebody's digging the grave for you. Yeah, but that person again, that person is discovering like, well, damn, whoever they telling this to, they discovering you finna get a new offer, and they stuck with this envy. They stuck with this the friend, this that girl I just told you about. One of them three skin, the one of the three shed that you done did. Look at that. Yeah, they want you to die. The other day you're supposed to be dead, and they couldn't get that goddamn insurance money. They over there passing out. Mm-mm. That female who thought she was getting a good lick, you should have shook that bitch hand and told her, "Oh, good luck with her." Yeah, but there's no new opportunity. Mm-mm. There's no angelic protection. Mm-mm. No. And again, he came out. See, they do want you dead, but they can't get that because it's not your time to go. Mm-mm. For one. For two, they see you doing herbal things and getting things together. Child, stop playing. So they are praying and asking God, and you praying and asking God too to protect you. The funny thing about this prayer right here, you're praying for them and their well-being. They're praying against you and your well-being. You see what I'm saying? You see that? They're praying against you and your well-being. So somebody has an infection. Somebody is infected. Somebody has an infection. Baby, see, you've been gone so long that you're finna pop up and show out. See, you've been gone a long time, Virgo. Somebody really thought you was already dead. They really did. But here your motherfucking ass come. They ain't even gonna see you. They ain't seen you in so long. Somebody ain't finna know what the fuck you look like. Somebody ain't finna know what you look like. What? Not 1010 on the clock. Oh shit. Yes. Somebody ain't finna know what you look like. Somebody finna be like, God damn, is that Virgo? Where the fuck Virgo been? See, they trying to travel and come on towards you. They is, but they can't get there. Because this person is always competing with you. This might be a sibling or one of them friends. Yeah, as you got older, this person was always competing. Now this person having the memories and thinking about you. This might be a baby daddy because this is a baby. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all might have been thinking about getting pregnant by this person and just decided, yeah, no. Or you did and you might have lost it, okay? Whatever may have taken place. Now this person coming back, yeah. But see, they sacrificed the relationship to go over here with Mary Mac. So now you gonna sacrifice some shit. No. Virgo, they found out that you is a natural born leader. So that you can do what you're doing. This person confused as fuck. They trying to find out what you're doing and what's going on. This person is finding out the what you call them, what she is, the her. Yeah, she is finding out the karmic. She is finding out you getting some money. Hey, Slay. She finding out you finna get some unexpected money. Yeah. And see, somebody looking at the fact that you having bright ideas, and that's causing a conflict. Somebody want to come and fight you because you using your brain, and it ain't about them and they fun no more. You know that song, the homies can't have none. You see what I'm saying? Somebody's mad because when they had your hand, they didn't take it and do what they needed to do with it. So now The homies can't have none, wants you to marry them. But you may not even think about doing that because the person has not grown. Mm-mm. Yeah, and this person may not and will not, for some of y'all, have a new opportunity with you. Mm-mm. But this person does want to speak their word. They want to speak their piece. They want to talk about it. They want to talk about it. But see, you so in harmony, getting your things together, talking with other people, making business plans. You see what I'm saying? You're not interested. You see what I'm saying? See, they done got together with their friends and their family, and they trying to sit down and be like, well, shit. Yeah. Your harmony is causing tension and misunderstandings and in other motherfuckers' relationships. Yeah. I told you they saw you last night. You don't even know they saw you. Somebody went to the store. Somebody was at the grocery store yesterday. Somebody was just shopping. You could have just been standing outside. Somebody is mad because you live right up under their nose and they really can't get to you. Somebody getting with a group of people to find out if you really stay there. Yeah. They get, yeah, child. Yeah. Now, some of these people did some fucked up shit. Because it said your relationship is in harmony, mutual understanding. Yeah, see, you're working with a group of people, whether it's on a job or whatever. You're working with new people, even if you're just working with a small amount. You're still working with new people. So, I told y'all a few minutes ago about that inspiring that I was doing to that lady. They're not inspired, okay? Whoever the third party is, she's not inspired that you're doing that. He's over expired because he sees you changed and he did not. He ran over there to goddamn Lady Gaga instead of going over here to Erykah Badu. And Erykah Badu is you. You know Erykah Badu's spiritual. And that's where he at. Or that's where she at. Yeah. Nothing against Lady Gaga. But the person just ain't financially secure. When those two people are, that it's like he had a choice or she had a choice. She could have went over here to Sexy Wexy, or she could have went over here to Shame the Blame, and she decided, oh, I'm gonna go with Sexy Wexy. Now you out here shaming the blame. You see what I'm saying? What that means is you out here promoting yourself, becoming financially stable, changing your life, inspiring people. Now this person's sitting over here trying to figure it out. Where is my security? Where is my creativity? They remember when y'all was working together. They remember, but now they sitting in front of that motherfucking plane, whatever the fuck they got, computer, and they can't get it together. They got no creativity. Yeah. And you in your own home, you see what I'm saying? Whether it's apartment, a duplex, whatever, you're in your own, you're paying your own bill. This person's trying to figure out how to get to that safe haven, which is you. Child, I don't like this energy, y'all. I don't. This is some whacked out ass energy. This person is really emotional because you decided to stand your ground. Yeah. And protect yourself. You decided to stop going in and out with these people. It says you're being more protected from a distance and from deceit. From the situation that no longer serves you lies low for a while, and you will see it shown the truth. I told you this person was going to come back. They don't like the fact that you did the most ultimate thing ever, and you don't even know it. Your angels are protecting you, but this person is so emotionally distraught because you decided to pick you over them. So get what? Again, the wheels are turning for you. The doors are opening, the wheels are turning. Ain't no stopping you now. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the go. And it's alright, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. That's what they saw you doing last night. And let me tell you how your good time could have been. You could have been absolutely doing nothing. You could have been walking to the store. You could have just been enjoying yourself. You could have just been having smiles. All, you know what I'm saying? You could have posted a picture online and your special smile. You got that special touch. Your smile. You know what I'm saying? And you could be broke, child. All this person know is you the opposite of them. You was supposed to be sitting there whining on them, and you didn't do that. Some of y'all are thinking about it, and it's good. Think about it. Think about reflection, brother. Reflect about where would this have taken you? If you would have stayed, where you think you would be at right now? Would you be learning? You know what I'm saying? Because somebody is sitting there telling somebody that you a whole witch. What you doing? Oh, I ain't not supposed to keep my foot on there. But yeah, somebody telling them, man, don't fuck with her, don't fuck with him. She a whole witch. That motherfucker gonna put the juju on you. When they don't know nothing about you, they gonna put the juju on you. What? Why you mad? Motherfucker so fucking stuck back there that they're mad because you are deciding to do better towards yourself. Yeah, calm your ass down. You did better towards yourself. You see what I'm saying? And the fact is you're healing. A lot of y'all are still healing. I know I am. You know what I'm saying? So everything can't be healed in 1 or 2 years over so much. Yes, it's word on the street. You know it. And they mad because you sitting over here talking about I'm moving on up to the east side with my motherfucking life. I'm moving on up to the west side with my motherfucking life. I'm just moving up. We ain't even got to go to a side. How about I'm going to the side with the Lord? I'm coming up that part. You see what I'm saying? On the rough side of the mountain. That's where you're moving up to. The mountain. Which means you're going to overcome. You did that to me, that's smooth. You did that to me, that's cool. You did that. I'm with you. I fuck with you. I still fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? But they're not ready for it. You still fuck with them. They're not ready for that. Because you growed up. And it's a lot of things that growing up requires. It doesn't require that you just hate on a motherfucker. It does require that you don't want to go beat this person up. Even though you feel like they deserve it, but you need to ask yourself every time you think about that. Like, I should go and don't even finish that statement. I should go fuck this person up. But what would you get out of it besides paying a motherfucker to keep you out of jail? Or giving away some money that you don't have? Or realizing that you don't even want this person no more. So what you want to go give somebody some money that you're not going to get back? You want to go, you should be thanking this person. You should really be thanking this person. You should be saying to God, I am so glad that you put this person in my life so that I don't have to go through that no more. Thank you for allowing me to see how to get out of things, how to come more closer to you as a spirit. Then you got them. Look at that. They sitting there, they fighting for you in the spiritual and the physical. Look at that shit. And the thing about it is so big, you done outgrow both of the sides. You done outgrow that. You done grow here, you done grow there, you done grow here, you done grow there. You leveling up, you growing up, you open to shit. You see what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, thank you for that, Henry. Yes, you able to see it. You see what I'm saying? I be looking at these little things this man be posting, and it's like these people be breaking all these generational curses just to get with a person that's finna kill them or take them away. They be dating these niggas in jail. What is you dating this motherfucker for? If he didn't give a fuck about his life the fifth or the sixth time of going to jail, what do you think he was gonna think about yours? You see what I'm saying? People know when they gonna die. They get with these people and they call somebody, if I'm dead, bitch, why would you be what? I would have never did no such a shit. But again, you never know why you with whoever. You never know why that person is in your life. You never know what your guardian angel looks like. Hell, you could be being your guardian angel and don't know it because you could be not listening to yourself. You may not even be listening to yourself. And when you walk away from people and they got to sit back and look at you and they be mad as fuck with you, they look at you and they make these fucked up faces. Look how fucked up it is. We don't know we don't know that we be sending out evil eyes and, you know what I'm saying, death spell. We don't know we doing that shit. So immediately when you got to frown up at somebody, all you need to do is be like, God, forgive me for I know not what I do. Because you got to remember, it's a lot of people that be saying this fucked up shit. And when they in the mirror, they saying that shit to you about your name, they be saying, you know what, blah, 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 whatever the person name is, they'll be saying, such, 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 you feel this way. This is why your face look like that. And that's what made me think that woman had a spell on her yesterday, like somebody was doing something to her. Because all she kept saying is, look at my face. What's wrong with my face? And I was like, why you keep saying that shit? But she was not used to how she looked. And she looked that way because she finally did something to her hair. She finally got up and washed her face and got all the little dirt off of it. She finally came back to herself. So sometimes people take you so far from yourself, you don't even know who the fuck you is. You see that you lose yourself so far that when yourself, remember I told y'all a year ago that you were going to have to find, yourself was going to come back. Your love was going to come back to you because you didn't know you were giving it out to so many people. And when that person was giving your love out to another person and another person and another person and another person and another person. So when your love really finally just realized that, and you know, even though the love is not directly with you, it still got that connection to you. It's your love. You feel me? So when your love realized that none of these people was really you, it said, no, I gotta go home. Remember, I gotta go home stays with you. When you was a kid and you was at somebody's house and you didn't like being there, your first words was, oh, I gotta go home. That motherfucking I gotta go home was always with your love, baby. And it had to find its way home. That's why it says I gotta get back to you, baby. You see what I'm saying? So just know, it's all good. Okay, y'all, listen. I love you all. I gotta go, and I'm gonna see you on the next one at 2. It's probably gonna be at 1:30. So I see you then.